Alright, this is a different, little different video. I'm starting here in, not the middle, but I've saved you a minute and 15 seconds of positioning. I was down here, and I'm, down here, whatever, and I'm driving my way up this way, trying to get through the cacophony of teammates, including this guy that will decide, oh, I need to stop right on the middle of the interstate here, and I have to go around him and back up into me because he wants to go in a direction he doesn't want to go in. So I don't know what's about when he do that. So anyway, I wanted to explain. There's a few things here, but one main thing, that is winning the game. Winning the game. Okay, I play the game to win. Let's go ahead and get this started. We'll get moving here. I play this game to win. Now, we have a number of things here that will occur. Yes, thank you for wanting to go that way and then wanting not to go that way. Doofus. I play to win. I don't play to shoot boats. Okay? I'm not going to shoot these boats. I know they're out of range. I'm not going to shoot this boat because it's just going to be a stupid pot shot that's just going to give my position away and do nothing for the outcome of the match. Except give my position away, which is the worst outcome of the match that could be. So I get in here as per usual. I'm coming into my standard. Now you might see a gold cursor from time to time, but the white cursor that you see here, see it flipping around just underneath the scores? That's the cursor that I'm using right now and pointing out to you things happening, going on. One thing to note, see this boat? You saw that boat? That was this boat. Notice I have information on it, but I'm not targeting that boat right now, but I did for just a moment. That's going to come into play here in a little while. I'm going to be accused of cheating again. By whom? Well, who do you think? All right, look here. Yeah, see the guy in blacklist there? That ZZ man. We call him the Crybaby here, because that's just what he is. He's a crybaby. He doesn't mind getting shot by anybody except me. The minute I start shooting at him, he starts threatening. Don't do it. As in, don't shoot at me or I'll start calling you names. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. So if that's not the definition of crybaby, I don't know what. Anyway, I've been waiting here for a little bit, waiting for people to appear, but it just looks like their team is, for the most part, except for two boats I haven't seen yet up here. All the rest of them seem to be over here now. So I'll go ahead and I quit waiting because it looks like the team is really getting heavy over here to get to my secondary position. Now, once I do that, one of these two, I think it's Jim and his Black Swan, will show up. But that's because he was, way out of position for a while and such. But we'll see him here, catch sight of him here in a minute as we come into detection range for his Swan. There he is. He's probably shot at something. No, yeah, probably has shot at something, and that's why he's being seen by me right now. So anyway, I'm coming in here because I don't want to, we're already down one boat. Okay, see here? And I don't want our team to be further pressed after these, Doofus and Dodo here just go flying up and dying immediately, doing, not really too much. So I need to press and make some contribution and take some of the pressure off the west side. And I know I'll do that by simply showing my presence. And here in a minute, you see suddenly a shift comes back this way. And so this is my contribution to the team. Oh, you're hiding, you're whatever. No, watch this. I'm going to, they're already starting to draw back because he, I think, caught a glimpse of me here for a second. So they've seen, yeah. So now I'm spotted by this guy. So I'll take a couple shots. And let's watch for just a second the awesomeness of the Black Swan. Look, that Black Swan exploded with the second shot that I hit him with because the Black Swan is so overpowered. It's incredible, and the accuracy. It's yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah. So look at that. There you go. I had a total broadside, unrestricted broadside there for 15-20 seconds, and only took one Swan down to half. So, all right. So anyway, anybody wants to talk about the overpowered Black Swan? Why do you play it all the time? Because I can do this with the Black Swan. I can't do this with any other boat. All right. I can be uniquely effective rather than just another rube on the ocean, shooting and hopefully getting more shots landed than more shots absorbed. So here's the accuracy of the Black Swan again. There you go, on either side and nowhere. Oh, one of four for a whopping 55. All right, so yeah, people want to talk about the Black Swan, you can just come watch my videos. And unless I get good point blank range, which is what I try to do, it's very difficult here to get any hits at 55. Okay, yeah, he's truly doomed now. Yeah, so there you go. 74. Woo! Oh, finally, all right, I got a hit. And I think I'll get nothing from this guy. Yep, he flies away. All right. So anyway, we see some of them coming back, taking some pressure off of this side by taking their guns out of the whack. I'm sticking out, so I'm getting whacked here, as you can see. Just their aberrant hits on the nose of my ship is 5 to 7 times more effective than some of my hits for 55. I don't get hit for 55. I hit for 55, but I don't get hit for 55. No, didn't work that way. Anyway, so now we have boats starting to come back, and that's what we were wanting to do. Bring some boats back, take some pressure off the west side so they didn't feel a free hand here. So they're coming back. I'm trying to dilute the concentration of their boats over here. But I won't do it if I go flying out. See this guy? This is how people like ZZ Man, they want me to play. You need to come out in the middle so that we could all have a shot at you. It's not fair that you can shoot at us, but we can't shoot at you. You got to come in the middle so we can all shoot at you. And you can see all the shots from lug there. You'll see other shots that will be coming across here. And again, I could get behind cover and be shielded from those shots, but no, that would be stupid. I've got to stay out in open water. So let me turn around and stay out in open water. I'll turn south and give them my other broadside while my guns aren't ready to fire in that direction so that I can be killed by them. Now watch, I've hit ZZ Man here, I think, for a little bit. Well, I will hit him here in a second. Until he'll... Or maybe I already did. I don't know. Busy watching my Eerie. Yeah, don't do it. So that's ZZ. He's talking to me right now because I hit him. All right, so here's your definition of Crybaby. Other people can hit ZZ, and that's okay. All right. I guess no one else has. So I guess if anybody hits him, but I hit him this time. So I'm not allowed. You're not allowed to shoot me, or I'll start harassing you. Okay. So I harass him by simply hitting him with my shots. Now, I've turned in at least 2, maybe even 3 reports now about ZZ, and please note he continues to threaten to do the same thing. So when I tell you I don't give a dime to Wargaming, that's why. Other people give a dime to Wargaming, but they're, if they want to be morons and support a game that's broken, well, it's not broken for me. Okay, yeah. Until the day that it is, until the day that it really comes down. Yeah, so he's targeting me, he's talking to me, he's focused on me. Anyway, go ahead. You go right ahead. And you know what? You can spend your thousands on stupidity like cartoon boats here. And, I'm going to buy this boat and that boat, thinking that the next boat they buy is going to be satisfying to them. So. Anyway, I don't spend money that allows people like ZZ just to continue to harass, continue to do their bit. All right, so away from ZZ for a minute. We'll see him in a minute. I'm seeing that, we're doing pretty well. But we also, here they go. They're doing their classic, let's go way up and way out type of situation here. So I'm thinking, now's a beautiful time to get into their base, because that's usually what I do. That's how I don't shoot long range, and then hopefully I get more shots than they do. Plus, look, now they're starting to spread out. So if I get out here, I'll be bracketed by this boat, and boat over here. All right, yeah. And we saw from the Eerie that doesn't work. Now I don't know why people do it, but I use cover. I see how many shots have these rocks taken that would have hit my hull. I don't know, probably 50. I'd have been dead already. But since I used cover, I am still effective and in the game and effective. Okay. So when people don't use cover and fly out in the open and then call me coward, I'm not coward. What I'm trying to do is win the match. You're trying to shoot boats. All right, your skewed, stupid monkey priority list is not going to get us a win. So I do what I do. I see that they're last reported positions. Everybody's outside the cap. and that nobody seems to be coming back to the cap. He's going there. You know, I know he's way over here already. So I come into the cap. Let's get this started. Why? I'm trying to draw people back. Now, here's ZZ's going to scream. I'm setting up my classic. Let's lead the Black Swan. Now, you might say, how can you continue to see him? Because my other boats are spotting him, and that information right there is being displayed. Look, that information went away. That information went away. But since I hit him, but he could not see me, I must be a. Now notice why am I continuing hitting? He's spotted, and so I'm adjusting my shots down. So since he can't see me and I can see him, I'm a hacker. I'm a cheater. That's what he says. All right. So here's the Crybaby who does not understand spotting mechanics. If he's spotted by anybody on my team, I will see him and I can shoot at him. But he does not understand this. So the Crybaby continues to cry. Poor ZZ man. All right. So he's a very friendly guy as long as you don't outshoot him or don't outthink him. But you start outshooting him and outthinking him. You start being an opponent he can't best, and then he comes to the realization that, you know what, no one's that much better than me. So since no one's that much better than me, they must be the cheater. So of course I don't cheat, but of course he does cry. So you know, he can throws that. Yeah, much more I can't say here. Of course not. Now notice, this is the other reason I have this video running. Okay, this is the other reason that I've got the video running. Please note, they are now all surrounding us. How many boats? It's a 4 to 5 or 5 to 6 opponent. Or now what you're hearing is not me being hit, but my opponents that are in the cap but don't know how to cap. They're capping, but they're out in the open so they can be seen. Okay, and that's why I'm effective, because I'm not being seen. We're at 11 seconds. But this shows you a win, to where literally there are less of us than them. They have completely surrounded us, but we win this match. Why? Because they foolishly deserted their cap. We don't have to defend the cap. So there you go. Let's take a look at this. And when you see your team run away from the cap, do remember this game. Let's look at this. All right. We have 4 boats left. None of us have done much damage. Our big damage doer is gone. All right. What do they have here? Let's just move. Let's get my cursor off of this. If my cursor, there we go. What do they have? They have some heavy hitters. ZZ Man's not bad. Okay. Death to You is nearly unbeatable. Now, why is he unbeatable? Because he is in an Orland, and he always stays way out of the periphery. The only reason I can beat Death to You is because I draw him in, or he throws the match because he refuses to come and defend his cap. I cap because of players like this that are excellent at long range, players like this that are really good at long range, players like this that are good at long range. Okay, but if I can draw them in, even my little Black Swan with the smallest guns and main guns in the game, you know, cruiser level and such, and some of the most inaccurate guns and such, I can do damage. But I got to draw them in. I can't do them at 11. I'm not going to shoot at them at 10.5, 10 kilometers and such like that. That's where their strength lies. Okay, so they have excellent shots, heavy hitters. More of them, less of us. But we win. We win. Why do we win? Why do we win? I'll show you why we win. Because we capped their base. That's why we won. All right? This is why. We were trying to play an objective. They're out here thinking we'll just pick their boats off and slowly kill them. They were working on it. But we were working to win here. This guy was just upset with me, so he's only looking for me, trying to. This guy way over here. Let's just see where these positions are at. Let's get a good shot here, just so we can see what really is happening. All right, this Hermelin. This is Tommy here. Should be out here by now, or is that the Hermelin? I don't know. I can't read the red there. Here we go. Yeah, okay. All right, you getting the picture now. So we got, they're totally surrounding us and whittling us down. They'll knock us down to, they'll knock out 2 boats here. Why? By the way, why will they knock out 2 boats? Look, where's the cover? Where's the cover for this boat to take? Oh, it's not the cover. Where's the, let's take a look here. They're shooting. Where is this going to be the next boat that's taken out? Right here. Not sure here. Let's just take one more look here. No, I guess it was this one up here that was in with us, but not close enough. Okay, so here you got a Hashidati. You can see his black carcass there that just turned black. ZZ got him at distance. See that? Look at there. You can see him. So since you can see him, you can shoot him. And when he shoots, he doesn't do bad. That's why I don't give ZZ a shot at me. All right, and that because of my keeping. Notice I'm not spotted. See this? There's no spotted. I'm not spotted, so he can't shoot at me. But he's spotted, so I could shoot at him if I wanted to. But if I took a shot at him right now, I would still not be spotted. Or maybe I would by this Hermelin. But, anyway, I could take my first shots at him. He'd call that cheating. Because he, the Crybaby, does not understand spotting mechanics. The guy he's just killed was spotting him, and the other guy here next to him just spotted him, so I can see what they can see, and I can shoot and take him, or at least hit him. But he doesn't understand spotting mechanics, so he sits there and he cries and he cries and he says the FBI is coming after me, and he says I'm a cheater, and he says he wants to say more, but he can't say all he wants to say right here because he's a crybaby, because he doesn't understand how to play the game. Anyway, so in any case, so this guy is, I'm capping, but no, he's not, because he's spotted. When you're capping and spotted, you're not really capping. You're just giving him a priority target. All right, so we lose 1 because he's not in close from ZZ here. And we'll lose 1 more. Yeah, there's Tommy. I can't really get a shot at him. There. Again, you saw my teammate there. There, he's trying to get in close. All right, we just lost another one. That was this guy over here who, Tommy, yeah, because he's an excellent shot. Saw him, shot at him, took him out. Okay, so there you go. But we are trying to relentlessly. He's trying to get in close so he won't spot. I know that though he is still spotted, or maybe he isn't. But this guy is giving us information on these people over here. So, but you got to remember this graphic. All right, if nothing else, remember this graphic. 4 against 5 at this moment in time. Yeah, we got 2.3 seconds. But all of them deserting the cap. Oh, somebody else will tend to the cap. Oh, somebody else will do the cap. Oh, somebody else will worry about the cap. Now they're trying, hopefully, and what their purpose is, and this is, you got to get this in your mind. They think that most players are chimps, because they are. They think most players will do what they do. What I mean by that is I'm capping, but I'm still got to sail out here to try to get a shot at you. They believe themselves able to desert the cap because they think that the chimps in the cap will sail out and give themselves, make themselves targets. So I don't have to be in our cap to defend it, because I know the morons in our cap will sail around and sail out in the open. And so I can be way far away and still defend the cap. I can be way far away and still defend the cap. I can be way far away and still defend the cap, because these people are moron chimpanzees and they will sail around. Now, is that you, by the way? Are you a moron chimpanzee that caps but believes that you got to get out in order to try to get a shot at another ship? So maybe they're right if they're talking about you, if that's what your practice. That's not my practice. I'm in here. I'm tucked in close. I'm counting. I'm not going to shoot so as to give these guys a free shot at me, because my detection would go way out here. These guys can't because of the island, but this guy could get a shot at me if these guys even spot me. He could come in from the rear. So that's why my guns have been quiet for a while. And I'm not a chimpanzee that's going to sail out here. I'm going to go out this way so I can hit this boat. And by going out here, I give this boat this boat, and this boat a shot at me. And if any one of them hits me, what happens to the cap clock? Way back. It goes back from 2 seconds to 2 minutes. All right? Is that winning? Is it winning by me hitting the accelerator, flying out here to try to get a shot or two on this boat? But for me to get a shot or two on this boat, and this boat back behind me can at least hit me and take us from 2 seconds to a win to 2 minutes and perhaps not a win. All right? They're counting on chimpanzee thought processes from these boats right here. I'm not a chimp. The question is with you. All right? This is how an inferior force that is surrounded can still win a match, because we don't employ chimp tactics. Well, this guy maybe. I don't know what this Orland down here is doing that's giving us some data information. And sadly, notice he's coming into the cap, I think, which is, shows that he is perhaps a chimp. He does not understand, oh, I'm going to go in the cap, get hit, and start banging back the cap clock because I don't understand that I shouldn't be in the cap if I'm going to get hit. And if I'm in the cap, I need to make sure not get hit. All right? Anyway, this is I wanted to run this video. I want this graphic to be burned in people's minds that you can win, even surrounded, if you don't be the chimp and cannon fodder moron that the guys who deserted the cap think you're going to be. Okay? Yeah. So, you can do it. You can do it. You got to work to win. You got to plan to win. You got to want to win more than you got to want to shoot boats. Yeah, I'm going to report him just for his calling me out as a cheater. I'm tired of him. And I'll actually send this, probably store this video and make it part of the report anyway. But there you go. That's when you want to win, when you work to win. That's how it's done. So, hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully this is a little instructive on some things. Again, spotting mechanics, thanks to the Crybaby for crying because I don't understand the game, but you must be cheating. And then, but more importantly, working to win, and not being a moron floating around in open water thinking you're capping, but just sabotaging your team's chances. Take care.